Hey, what's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing? Welcome back. It's Jay Larone with Jay Larone Presents, where we talk about the facts, foolishness, and black female effery. Um, Today's video, we're going to be talking a lot about this Desi Banks thing, man, where it kills me that in this guy's situation, right? He was just trying to make ends meet, right? He was, staying with his baby mama, right? He was living with his baby mama, and because he wasn't making enough money, she kicked him out. And I just want to talk about that real quick because, hey, what's going on, Almond Eyes? How you doing? But yeah, I'm talking about this Desi Banks, and how he, when he was staying, he wasn't making enough money and all that, right? So he got kicked out by his baby mama. So my thing is, I just want to ask, and it's not all women. We already know this don't apply to all women, but for the ones who, majority of you guys, why are y'all so evil? That's what I want to know. Why is it that, women, when y'all get in these situations of where you are making more than your man, you're bringing home the money, why y'all in a position, when y'all get in these positions to where you have the power, why are you so evil? You're so damn evil. That's what I want to know. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You have a man who's working, he's trying to get it, he's trying to provide for his family, even though he's not making all the money. You know what I mean? He's not making all the money. He's not paying all the bills. And since you are the woman and you are paying all the bills, now all of a sudden you're fed up to where it's a problem. I mean, what's wrong with being supportive? What's wrong with having your man's back for a while until he can get his grind going, right? And it's not like the guy didn't have a plan. Now I can understand if the guy did not have a plan, but he had a plan. He was working his plan. You know what I mean? Now I've seen guys who don't have plans, and a lot of y'all women will let these guys slide. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will let this guy lay on the couch, smoke his weed, play his video games, drive you back and forth to work. But that's the guy y'all let stay in the house. You don't kick him out, right? But the guy who has a plan and he's working his plan, those are the guys that y'all treat like SHIT and just boot them. You know what I mean? So with Desi Banks' situation, his woman kicked him out in the middle of the night. That's some cold-hearted shit, to be honest. That shit was cold. And just because you in that position to do that, why do that to and that's your baby's daddy? So you're just gonna kick him out in the street? I mean, of course he had to go to his grandmother's house, but the thing is, why? Why would he have to do that? Why couldn't you just have that man's back and support him? You know what I mean? And just be there for him. Be there and support him. But what I find out is that when women, get into this position of power, they don't want to support their man. They rather him, either already have it or it's got to come quick. It's got to be quick, fast, in a hurry. It's like you're on a clock. And with some women, that clock, they'll give you some leeway. You know what I mean? But in other instances, they won't give you any leeway. You got a certain amount of time to get it popping, or if you don't, they gone, or they go kick you out, one of the two, right? And my thing is, I see a lot of women who don't. I understand the struggle love. I understand y'all don't want to struggle love. Y'all don't want to do the build-a-boo thing. And I get it. No woman wants that. But if you got a man who has a plan and he's working that plan, what's wrong with being there and supporting him until he gets the money, coming in on a consistent basis, to where it's a lot, to where you don't have to, to where everything is not on the back of you as a woman to have to pay everything. Because, like I said, if you're really down for your man, you will, do what you got to do until the money, until he starts making the money. And if you're already paying the bills, then why can't you be there to support your man, lift him up, encourage him to where he can, until the money starts coming in, till he can get to a position to where you don't have to worry about nothing, to where he's in a position to take care of you. Because what I see is that a lot of women a lot of y'all don't be thinking, if you are there for your man, lifting him up and putting him in and helping him get to a position to where he can financially pay for everything, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna, he's gonna remember that, right? Now I know a lot of y'all think that, well, once he get on, he's gonna leave you and and all this. Once he start making the money, then he's out the door. He gonna leave and go to somebody else. Let me explain something to y'all. If you're doing your job, right? If you're doing your job as a woman and giving him that support that he needs, a true man, a real man ain't gonna forget that. Right? He's not gonna forget it. Once he starts making the money and he's able to provide and pay for everything, he's not going to forget that. So he's going to put you in the position of where you ain't got to work now. He's going to remember that. He's going to remember how you had his back. And he's, you know what I'm saying? He's going to put you in a position where you don't have to work. But what I find is that a lot of women come into these relationships with that scarcity and lack. You're already coming into these relationships thinking the worst. You already, you know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in that gym, you know, shooting them J's with him. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be there, you know, running them line drills with him. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the woman that's got the ice pack waiting on him to put on his sore neck, sore legs, his back, rubbing him down. You don't want to be that woman. You want to be the woman that catches him at the finish line. You know? But what I see is that a lot of y'all women are afraid that once he does make it, look, listen to this. Once that guy makes it, once he makes it and he starts making the money, if he does leave you, guess what? He left you because you wasn't shit. You wasn't hitting on shit. If a man gets on and makes that money, he's gonna look back and see all them times to where you did not have his back. He's gonna look back and see all them times where you did not support him. And 9 times out of 10, if that man, he's gonna, oh well, she ain't hitting no shit. So he's out, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna get his money and he ain't gonna be there for you. Because he saw that you didn't have his back to begin with. And I think a lot of women are afraid of that. They're afraid that once that man gets on and start making that money, he gonna see that she ain't hitting on shit. So guess what? That's when she starts tripping and say, hey, you know, I'm tired of making all this money and paying for everything. You got to go. Right? But real quick, I'm gonna let y'all listen to this quick video that Desi Banks, when he was talking to Shay or Shannon on Club Shay, how, you know, she treated him. And like I said, he was making money. The money just wasn't coming in quick, and it wasn't a lot. So she was, you know, footing the bills. But, you know, well, let's go ahead and take a listen to this real quick.
Yeah.
I read where an ex put you out.
Oh yeah.
So tell that story.
Yeah. That's when I was first, you know, in my beginning stages of, you know, really chasing my dream of comedy. And at the time, I felt like she didn't believe in my dream and my goals. I used to want her to support me so much. You know, I thought there was gonna be a woman I was gonna be with. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of stuff with her. You know what I'm saying? Every dime that I got, where I was working, I gave to her. The only thing I wanted to do was get me a haircut and pay my cell phone bill so I could, you know, shoot my video.
Right.
But I felt like at the time, the money, it wasn't coming fast enough.
Right.
You know, it wasn't there. So she went to, you need to get a job, you need to do this, you need to do that. Well, I can't do this no more, so you know, you might have to, you know, go do something else. So it sent me to my grandmama's house. You know what I'm saying? So I was staying with my grandma for a little minute. And at that moment—
But that happened at late at night, that was like—
Yeah, like—
So she put you out like 2, 3 in the morning?
Yeah, and it's crazy, like I cried, like I cried, I was crying already. Like, you know when you chasing something, man, you trying to make this shit work. And man, I remember this shit like yesterday, bro. Like, I was trying to talk to her. She like, boy, if you don't go to sleep. I was like, what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, okay. And that made me cry even harder. So I just walked in the living room and I was just like, damn, shit, like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And like I said, I had this, I'm so spiritual, I'm so connected with God. I had this bubblegum rapper, man. And this bubblegum rapper that I held on for a little minute, I still got a picture on my phone. And Man, it said stand-up comedy. I swear to God, it said stand-up comedy. And that was the thing that I was like running away from for a long time. Like I didn't want to do it. Cause you know, I you know, a little fear was kicked in when it,
Right.
you know, when it came to it. But and I so crazy. But I used to have these crazy dreams, bro. Like real talk. I used to have these crazy.
Okay, but yeah, so you know, like I said, he's gonna go on about some other stuff, but I just want y'all to hear that part about, you know, when she kicked him out, you know, he had to go live with his grandmother and all that. And she was like she didn't care. I mean, she didn't give a shit. Just ruthless, right? Just ruthless, cause you know, the money wasn't coming quick enough, the money wasn't coming fast enough. So she kicked him out. And this is the father of your child. Right? That's some cold-hearted shit. I'm just saying that's cold, you know. But it's like I said before, you know, I mean, you women got to start learning how to be a little bit more patient. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to have your man's back, because like I said, if the guy has a plan and he's working that plan, just because the money's not coming fast like you want it to, that don't mean you not to, you know, keep supporting it, right? But like I said, I've seen women who be with dudes that ain't hitting on shit, who don't have a plan, but that's the guy who can come and go and do whatever he wants to, and she don't even have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? He's got basically a forever spot in that house. But the guy with the plan, no, she treats him like shit. But, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, I just wanted to talk about that, man. I heard that and I just thought that was cold, you know. And like I said, it just makes me remember and think about things where, you know, at times there are times where women, a lot, like I said, not all, but you know, like I said, women can be evil. Women can be evil when they put in that position where they have the power over the man. You know what I'm saying? But another thing y'all don't think about, and I'm gonna leave you with this before I get off of here, because like I said, I just want to talk about this real quick. Which y'all women don't realize that since you're paying the bills, right? While he's there, you're paying all the bills. Now, once you kick him out, you're still paying all the bills. So what sense does that make to kick him out? If you're paying the bills while he's there trying to get his thing going to where he's bringing in more money to where he can eventually pay all the bills. If you kicking him out, you're still paying all I mean, you're not doing yourself any good. You're still in that same position. You're still having to pay the bills. So, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Tell me where that makes sense. Show me how that makes sense. Anywhere it go with him being there, trying to get his money up, trying to get his business off the ground, you're still paying the bills until that happens. But with him gone, you're still paying the bills. I mean, you're not. You didn't come up off of this. Not at all. But y'all smart. Y'all the PhDs. You know what I'm saying? Make that make sense. You know? Make that make sense. That don't make no sense at all. But like I said, that's what I see happening a lot. And that's what happened in this Desi Banks case, right? She wasn't ready. I mean, she didn't want to keep paying the bills. So you will kick the man out, but yeah, you still at home, still got to pay the bills. And what did he do? Since he was free of all that bullshit, what did Desi do? He blew up because his mind was free. His mind was clear, right? He didn't have to sit around and come home to you know, you getting on him about this, you getting on him about that. He wasn't stressed no more. So once he went home once he went to go live with his grandmother, it's like a weight lifted off his shoulder to where he could make his skits and do his comedy thing. And now look at him. You know what I'm saying? So you can say that was a good thing, but it makes you as the woman look bad. But if you would have been there supporting him the whole time, he probably could have made the money a lot sooner. You know what I mean? Knowing that you got his back, knowing that you 10 toes down with him, that's going to make him work a lot harder to get his shit off the ground. So you can say that since, you know, the woman is not being supportive, that kind of hinders the man from doing what he needs to do. But if he got somebody in his corner rooting him on, being his cheerleader, yeah, he probably could have made that money a lot faster and got his skits going a lot sooner. But once he was out and living with his grandmother, you know, like I said, his mind was free. All that weight, all that pressure was lifted off of him, and he went and got it, and now he's making the money. And now I think he just had a child with this new chick. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, y'all, a lot of times y'all women do yourselves a disservice. You know? You fuck it up for yourself because you can't be supportive, you can't be patient, right? You can't give your man some grace to let him, you know, do what he has to do, especially when that man has a plan and he's working that plan. You know, like I said, it's just not coming as quick as you want it to, but at least he's striving for something. He has a goal that he's trying to reach. So as a woman, you need to be there to support that man and have his back. You know, that's all I'm saying. You fuck it up for yourself. You know, you need to be there. You need to be there and have his back. But a lot of times y'all don't do that. Y'all get selfish. You get selfish. But you guys, that's it. I'm done. I just wanted to talk about that, man. I want to get that off my chest. But hey, you guys, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, right? Share the stream, like the content, you know. And to everybody who has subscribed lately, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm about to get out of here. So you guys, please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe we can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
We don't care.
Jerry.